simple hello would do. Thank you very much.
Happy Friday! I am feeling a lot worse for wear. I'm just about to get into the pool. I don't even know how long it is. It's probably like, what, 10 meters? Yeah, I've been sick for a few days, so thankfully I'm feeling better in that way, but it's been a day. Like, my bike bag was broken and I have a pimple. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get in and do something because I feel like I just need to do something, and then I'm gonna get into the sauna over there, and yeah, and then call it a day. So. Good morning. It is Saturday, the day before the race. I am nervous already. Actually, I'm really just stressed because I still haven't got my bike together. It's in pieces. The seat is wrong because my dad decided to take the seat off when it wasn't necessary, and I had it perfectly on the right height. And anyway, it's just crazy. And then my bike bag had issues with that and it got destroyed and can't maneuver it, so that's going to be fun on the way back. Anyway, so fun times. I absolutely hate traveling with a bike and I will not do it again. We'll stop. I will get people to set it up for me and they can take it, or I'm just not going to do it because this is way too stressful and absolutely unnecessary. Or I'm going to get another bike bag, like a Bike Allen bag, but even still, it's 15 kilos of bag, which is ridiculous. So anyway, I just came on to give you that update. And so basically the race is tomorrow. It's a sprint distance. It's the national championships and it's a massive field. Check-in, or like the transition closes at 6:40 a.m, so it's an early one. Issues. Anyway, and I've got the wheels to stress about. It's just, yeah. So that's the update, and yeah, I'm thinking I'll go for a shakeout run, to be honest with you, because I just need to get out and de-stress from bike issue problems. And I thought that I would see someone here in my apartment, and actually I did yesterday as I was arriving, but I didn't see him again, and I was like, no. So hopefully I'll find someone to put my bike together, otherwise I'll be in trouble because I don't even know how I'm going to wheel it. Other people are like, oh, just wheel your bike to the transition and get the bike mechanics to fix it. Well, I can't even get my wheels on, so how am I going to wheel it? So unless I carry it, which I can't.
I'm so confused.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Anyway, so we've learnt some lessons. See, before I used to always travel with a group, and that was still stressful. But at least you had like people all together to help you. So traveling alone with a bike is just not fun. So, yep, I am off for a shakeout jog. And because it's like an hour, the difference, I woke up like 6 o'clock because the sun just came straight through that lovely window. So, but at least it's beautiful and hot, and it's going to be a non-wetsuit swim, which is good. So, I said arm again. Anyway, and I haven't done any swimming this week, except for yesterday I jumped into like the hot bath, and it was like 10 meters, and it's like in an apartment block. So haven't done much swimming, so it's going to be fun. I will keep you updated. I probably won't get any content, so yeah, it's going to be just impossible, and I'll see what I can get. So peace out.
You live and you learn.
Also, I forgot to say, it's the day before, the lovely time of the month. So we're going to be not going to be able to breathe because we're in the nice luteal phase, and it's just going to be fantastic. So I'm actually not expecting much tomorrow, to be honest, because one, I've been sick, and two, it's going to be the day before the periods, which is the worst time. So yeah, it's going to be really great. I just wish the timing was different, but these things happen, and that's life. So just gonna have to roll with all the punches and give it my best with what I've got. But we are not expecting anything brilliant, which is a shame because I am actually fit now and I am in a position that I could smash it. Yeah, but oh well.
Case closed, but still open until I solve it.
Still in pieces. This is why I hate doing triathlons. The hell?
What? What is it?
I probably look really crap. But anyway, so I'm just at the swim start, and I'm just looking at the buoys and like where it starts and stuff like that, trying to get my bearings because it's a non-wetsuit swim, which is good and bad. I did forget to swim this week, so that's going to be fun. But no, it should be good, and it's going to be a long transition, like all the way up to there. So I think it's about 300-meter transition, so good for a runner anyway.
God, pull yourself together!
Day before. So it's quite a long transition. Can't really see that, but it like goes into there. So here, go around that buoy over there, and then come through out there. And then there's like gates, so you can This is insane. Look at this.
Huge shout out to work with us. Jump on and work with us, social channels, see what they do in the community and make an impact in huge ways. A partner, not only supporting the event, but getting involved in the event. Supporters who I believe were on the stage here yesterday, superstars. So huge shout out to Sarah.
We're doing the smart option going back. So Bicycle Shipping Australia is taking baby Arnie back. So look at this. Yes. So safe and sound. So we are happy chappy. No more stress.
Oh, chips and disposable. Oh, gotcha. Right, yeah.
Triathlon done. Oh my gosh, so where to start? I had a good solid swim. I'm happy with my swim. I actually thought it was a bit better than what I thought it was though. So it was about 14 minutes and I was like, hey. And then obviously transition, I lost my bike. Anyway, I found in the end, but that would have taken a bit of time. And then I felt strong on the bike. I put it in the big gear the whole way, which I'm really proud about because that was a goal, just to stay in the big gear, and I did. And my legs were hurting. So I was like, you know, surely you've done a good bike. But it was like 42 minutes.
Huh?
What? This isn't a vibe, and I'm not happy with that. But then in saying that, I've been sick and stuff. That's an excuse, but like I only have been doing 1 or 2 indoor sessions a week. So I definitely want to do more with that because that's where you can get the biggest gain. And then the transition again, I went into T2 and I lost my bike. I lost my shoe. It flew off again. So yeah, I was almost going to leave the shoe and be like, you know, we're having shoe problems and I'm getting new shoes anyway. So yeah. And then as for the run, I felt strong, I felt good. I was overtaking a lot of people, which was good. But my time didn't dictate that either. It was like 19 minutes something.
This sounds like way too much information.
But I didn't time it, so, and I didn't know how long. It just felt weird. So anyway, not great, but I ended up winning, like coming first in my age group overall in the run. And then 11th on the bike overall. I should be happy with it. But my arm is going ouchie. Ow, 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 ow. Okay, there we go. My arm is just going numb. So obviously I've got a lot of work to do before Worlds in Spain, especially on the bike. And I'm determined to fix that up. So
The swim, weirdly I felt confident on the swim. My background in when I was little, I did do a bit of swimming, so obviously that just came, you know, through, thank goodness. But obviously I've still got a lot of work to do with the swim as well. But overall, I can't complain. I'm happy that I didn't stack it or anything stupid on the bike. Ow, 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 ow. My hand is definitely cramping. Anyway, so I'm happy, but yeah, I've got a lot of work to do. And I mean, considering my week and all the stress and not much sleep, because there was like someone drag racing, and then even though I'm on like floor 32, I still heard, like, I just woke up at 1 o'clock and then I just couldn't go back to bed. So yeah, that's an excuse, but it does impact. You need to be very well rested with these things. So yeah, overall I am happy, and grateful. I'm very grateful for the experience. Like every race and everything that I go into, like I learn. And oh, ow, like I said, my arm is so sore. Yeah, so everyone is an experience, and I've learnt so much, so just from this one, and especially just how much I don't know about the bike, like just fixing it if something goes wrong. Like my stress levels, like I had serious anxiety, like just not from knowing, because I do like things under control, and just everything just was. And then being in the luteal phase and just everything is heightened with your hormones, just I felt like crying. The day before I think I did, because I was just so stressed, but not stressed, but because I had the flu. And then yeah, anyway, so in retrospect I should be pleased, and I am, but I know that, yeah, I'm excited that I've got a lot more to work on. So, you know, I've got a lot of room for growth, and, you know, 8th, and that's in Australia, like the national championships for the sprint. So that's it, and I really need to, okay, my arm is cramping again, so that is it, and I need food. I'm so hungry, so peace out.
Wow, this is terrible.
Post-race swimming and spa, so we'll get that cranking, and it's salt, so apparently in there, so nice and hot, so we like that. Good morning, happy Monday. So it's the day after the race and I'm still really happy with it, so that's good. And just because the amount that I've learned in just the 3 weeks that I've been like competing, so it's only my 3rd triathlon in like 9 years. So like, yeah, it feels like like I've said before, I'm a complete beginner and I've got so much more to learn, which is really exciting, which is why I love it so much. And you just cannot lose your focus, which is another thing. In running, I find that I can just lose focus, and because running for me is like a really big outlet, so I find that I'll be like, you know, thinking about things and thinking about like my assignments and what I've got to do, and I can zone out. But with triathlon and like especially cycling, you just can't do that. With swimming though, you can. I find I do follow the fishes. Like in the race, I was like, oh, look at that cute little fishy. Boom. No, you should be racing, Audrey. Like, so there's so many little things that I just need to improve upon. Like even my start, I was just, it went off, like start, and I'm just like standing there. They're all off and I'm just like, oh crap. And then I've kind of like belly flopped into the water, and yeah, that was great. But yeah, so it was all really fun and I'm still really happy with my results. Even though I did think that my bike was a little bit better than what it was. So that's because I was in a big gear and I was hammering it and it was hurting. So I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And I don't think my bike gears would go up anymore. So, and the ironic thing is people are like, oh, you need to update your bike. You need to like go up a size, which is true. It is an extra small, and I know it was built for me specifically when I was 13, 14. So yes, okay, I have grown in height. And I'm obviously a lot stronger than what I was. I was like only 40 kilos or 39 kilos. So I was tiny. I was like a little gymnast, okay? So, but in saying that, I still was able to do a 35-minute, 34-minute, like 20K bike on that when I was 14. So that's another thing that's annoying me, but I know I shouldn't be comparing, because comparing like even against your old like results like that is just, it's not great. But I have been looking back and going, why can't I beat my 14, 13-year-old self? Like, how much was I doing? I'm surely I wasn't doing that much. But then again, actually, I was looking at some of my sessions and they were insane. So, yeah. Anyway, in retrospect, still very, very happy with it. And may have to update the bike, but I don't really want to, because I do really love Arnie. Like, Arghhh 18 is amazing. Like, I love how it like accelerates. Like, it feels so good up the hills. Like, I have tried a few other brands and I just don't like them. And the only one I think would be close would be the Pinarello, just from what I've read. And instead, I haven't tried the Pinarello yet. So the Pinarello Dogma, they said is like equal to the Gallium Pro Arghhh 18. But the price tag is $22,000. So yeah, that's a lot of money. And I'd have to triple insure it and get a better bike bag. So the bike bag is staying here. I am not bringing it back, and thankfully the great people from Bicycle Australia, they've brought my bike back. He's back safe, and I'm very thankful for that, because traveling with a bike bag and a bike is just, that was one of the most, it was stressful, and just where I am in the time of the month, everything was heightened. And I was like, I'm never doing this again. Like, I was practically in tears because I didn't know like how to set up the bike, and that's another thing that I really have to learn, even blowing up the tires. But to my defense, it's because one of the front tires like is different to the back one, so like one's tubeless and one's tubes, and it's got a different like thing on it. So I didn't know, like, even though I knew I could do it, I didn't want to stuff it before the race. So I wanted someone like a mechanic or somebody with some skills to do it, so I'd be like, yeah, feel safer. Anyway, but it all turned out really well, and I'm thankful I got through it. I'm thankful I made the race and did it. I wasn't going to, because I know that I haven't done enough training and I really need to do more, because I've really only been doing 1 or 2 bike sessions a week, and my swimming has been a bit so-so. And even with my sessions, I'm finding that I'm not really pushing myself as much as what I should be, because I'm doing them by myself. And with swimming, for me, I love swimming, except for that, the cold. I do not like the cold. So hopefully, like with winter, that maybe they'll turn up the pools for me. I'll just put in a request 30 degrees or 32 average. That would be nice, like a nice warm bathtub. And salt pools too, salt, magnesium. So maybe I should just dig up a hole in my backyard. Yeah, I mean, we do have a kind of a pool, but it's not really a pool, it's like a pond, so I can't really swim in a pond. Anyway, so that's the nutshell. And yeah, again, just grateful for the experience, and just every single one that I've been in, I've learnt so much. Like from just 2 weeks ago, like from my brat one, and just my transitions have improved, and I'm getting more confidence. And like even with my turning, like I realized that I was in the right in the Nepean triathlon, that I did go wide and I went into the thing, but the other people cut me off, the guys, the bush dush bikes, and decided to brake on the corner, which, I mean, I don't know, I don't do that. So I go round and I accelerate. So braking on a corner like that, yes, you slow down, but you don't brake dead, because that's not great. So anyway, but enough about that. And I'd say it's a nutshell, but now it's like an essay. So I'm still in Gold Coast and I'm really enjoying it, except for it's really noisy. The car noise, it will probably pick it up on this. So I'm trying not to say arm. I say arm a lot, but I keep saying arm. And oh, look at my buffy hair. It's so buffy. Yeah, it's funny because the salt, it just makes it really, even though I've washed it, it's very fuzzy. So yeah, I'm just gonna go out for a shakeout walk, and then probably go for a little swim, and maybe spa. And thankfully my plane is until 3:50, so that's good. But we're back now in non-daylight saving times, and that's just depressing. Do not like winter, don't know how I'm gonna cope. So I think I need to move to Hawaii and train for triathlon. Just like, who cares about the med degree? It's like, whatever. Anyway, so that's it, and that's Monday. And I will, my next race, yeah, I should probably tell you about that, is Wollongong in 3 weeks. So that's the sprint. I can either do sprint or standard distance. I really do want to move up to the standard distance, because I think that's going to be my, like, once I start really training, I think that's going to be my happy spot. Just because, like, if I can smash a good 10k, like, the longer the run, the better, because I'm finding that I'm just, like, catching so many people, and my run still isn't what it should be, like, and what it was. So, like, even though I did 19 minutes, and, like, the average time was, like, 22 minutes, and they were on the podium in their age group. So, like, I did make up a lot of time, but just wasn't enough over the 5k. So if it's, like, 10k, and they're doing, like, 42 or 44 minutes, and then I'm doing, like, 36, that's, it changes the game. But realistically, I still need to pick up my bike, and I've got a lot of work to do on the swim. But I mean, I know I won't podium with that one, because a lot of the people from here are actually going to that one as well. I think that's one of the last ones for, like, points maybe, or something or other, or it's like a championship. I think it might be uni championships too, so I'll be entering it as a U, but I won't podium, because That will be insane. Like, I just can't believe the quality of athletes. Like, it is crazy. Like, 101 like was the winning time. It's like insane, but they're all such strong swim bikers, like cyclists. And what I found is that the run, and I'm also worried that my run is going to go backwards. I know I shouldn't be worrying about that, but I don't want that to happen because it's already really not great. So, wow, this is 9 minutes of me talking. But in saying that, I've got no content, so I'm sorry, but I literally got no content of the race. Yeah, so that's sad. I'll have to go like hire a videographer or something next time, like for a big race, when I'm in Spain. Yeah. So anyway, that is Monday and the nutshell and what's happening and my buffy hair. It's not great. It's really not great. I think I need a haircut. I might get a bit of a choppy moth out there. Be better for my swimming anyway. So anyway, Monday, have a great week, and hopefully I'll update my YouTube. I haven't done that yet, so I've got a few weeks to catch up on. So whoops. Anyway.
The flower that blooms in adversity is the most rare and beautiful of all.